Welcome to Libertex. Euro-dollar started 2021 at some of its highest levels in 2 years, after slowly recovering from the crash of March 2020 that brought euro-dollar to 3-year lows. EUR USD analysis shows that price predictions started off bullish, but are veering towards a bearish direction after recent announcements from the European Central Bank and the Fed. Currently, euro-dollar is teetering at levels seen just before the pandemic, and the question many traders have is whether or not this is the time to sell or to continue loading up in anticipation of a promising year ahead. We'll get into the euro-dollar analysis, covering both the fundamentals and technicals by looking at the charts to ultimately give you a better picture on where the euro-dollar pair is heading as we advance into 2021. To trade the euro-dollar, as well as other currency pairs in addition to stocks, crypto, and more, make a free account at Libertex.com and make the switch to one of the most trusted and secure brokerages on the market. Make sure you join our family of traders by hitting subscribe and the notification bell so you can get notified of our upcoming videos and updates. So without further ado, let's get started. Euro prices entered the new year at nearly 1% higher than the USD, encountering multi-level resistance at the 1.23 levels, retracing slightly back to support around the 1.21 level. As of January 25th, however, the resistance levels are significant and the Euro USD is lagging against competing currency pairs. Multiple catalysts are coming into play to influence price targets for Euro US dollar, including vaccine developments, stimulus talks, and upcoming Fed and European Central Bank meetings. At the time of this recording, the President of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, has not yet delivered her announcement scheduled for Tuesday, January 26, but the data that is expected to be presented over the German IFO index reading will likely influence some movement. Many traders have a bearish outlook on the event. Some of the most immediate factors to hinder the promising bull run the market saw to start the year are related to the global COVID-19 situation. New strain discoveries paired with higher rates of infection are causing fears of renewed lockdowns across Europe and another potential shutdown in France, the EU's second largest economy. Hopes that the vaccine would be accelerated have also taken a backseat, as there have been major delays in the production and distribution when Pfizer recently announced further delays with its Belgian plant and AstraZeneca issuing a similar statement on January 22nd. In the US, the Fed is scheduled to give an update on Wednesday, January 27th, but the expectation is that there will be little change to the status of rates and may signal plans to go ahead with an increased spending package that, for the US dollar, would increase inflation and hurt prices. These points overall present a picture that is less ideal for the US dollar. However, the euro cannot take full advantage of the situation, as its economies are also facing significant uncertainty. Some positive sentiment was gained after last week's European Central Bank meeting, but the economic data from union members is mixed, which has so far capped a major push upward. Let's go ahead and jump into the technical chart for the Euro USD pair and examine how everything is playing out. Alright, we are now in the Libertex terminal looking at the daily chart for the Euro USD pair, and what can be shown immediately is that the pair has finally crept up to some of its highest levels not seen in 2 years, back in 2018 right here. The excitement about a potential bull scenario, therefore, to continue throughout 2021 is not necessarily without merit. In fact, if we go all the way back to 2018, let me just zoom out here, you can see there has been a bearish regression since. So the fact that this is finally waking up, so to speak, and retesting levels not seen in 2 years is really exciting for a lot of traders. So let's just look at the more recent events to see how they're panning out on the chart from a technical perspective, going in further to 2021. So right off the bat, what can be seen is a pretty obvious reverse head and shoulders, which is always a sign to trade with some increased caution. This bearish channel right here has been in formation since around the second week of January, leading to the levels we see currently at around 1.213, 1.214. And the euro is facing some really significant resistance around 1.22. This price point is just below support at the level it's sitting right now is just below support at around 1.215. And a further retracement could bring the euro back down to 1.2125, above a stronger level of support around 1.208 right here. So if sentiment changes or positive news developments on some of the catalysts we touched on, we could see the euro come back and retest resistance at around the 1.22 level. a target which we already broke through earlier this month. So if a consolidation is able to be made here, a further move around the next level of resistance at 1.227 would be nice to see. If it holds, it could eventually retest 1.3. This could be in reach in a bullish scenario in the short to midterm, depending on some of the catalysts we're going to be seeing in the upcoming weeks. However, if a move fails to break the resistance at around 1.227 right here, another head and shoulders pattern is likely to form, which has potential to bring further bearish sentiment to the Euro USD. Going further into 2021, where the Euro USD is sitting now, the level most traders are keeping their eyes on is right around 1.225 right here. Breaking this area of resistance is critical to the formation of a stronger bull scenario ahead and would need to bring stronger support along the way. So due to the number of ongoing catalysts and updates, especially in regards to the Fed and European Central Bank, with anticipated easing and spending policies, a major move in the short term is not out of question, but traders should proceed with caution as delays in economic recovery, stimulus, vaccines, and even spending play major roles on the Euro USD. Do you think the euro is likely to increase against the dollar, or will there be a rotation of money back into the US dollar as a safe haven asset? How much of an impact do you think the stimulus will cause on the US dollar? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, as well as how you plan to trade Euro US dollar for 2021. To open up positions with Euro dollar, just head over to Libertex.com or via the links in the description and set up your account for free. Registration is simple, fast, and more traders are making the switch to Libertex than ever before. We'd love to have you on board. We hope you enjoyed this update on one of our favorite currency pairs and would like to wish you a great season of trading ahead. Trade for more with Libertex, and see you next time.